Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Baxter Boxing. Now, man, wild stuff, man. Anthony Joshua's team and Eddie Hearn, his promoter, offered Luis Ortiz $5 million for this fight that was supposed to be a replacement for Jared Miller, a leg replacement. We all know Jared Miller failed the drug test, and within weeks before the fight, there had to be a replacement. That being said, it came out today that Luis Ortiz turned down $5 million. Now it's wild because $5 million is less than what the purse was supposed to be for Jared Miller, who had a full training camp. So, that being said, that doesn't make any sense that the original opponent was supposed to be offered $6 million and Ortiz is only given $5 million, or at least suggested to be given $5 million, and he asked for double that, which I think he should get, rightfully so, because with barely a month to prepare for the fight and, with the negotiations going through, it's an if and a but about this fight. So we don't really know what's going to happen. That being said, Luis Ortiz, man, he basically turned the fight down and said that we're not going to get this fight because he didn't offer enough money. Now, it's crazy because everyone was saying that Luis Ortiz does deserve a bonus for fighting Anthony Joshua on such a short notice. The thing about it is this: Luis Ortiz didn't have a fight coming up as soon as Anthony Joshua did. Anthony Joshua is already preparing for a fighter, no matter who it is. A fight's a fight, so he's already in boxing shape. Now, Luis Ortiz coming out of nowhere, he's older, so he's not going to be in shape and he's not going to be boxing ready like Anthony Joshua is. I think if Eddie Hearn really wanted this fight, that the Luis Ortiz fight would be a big fight to sell. Not only that, it would definitely sell out the MGM Grand instantly. I mean, who wouldn't want to see that fight? Everyone wants to see that fight. When everyone was talking about this whole Luis Ortiz versus Anthony Joshua thing, or Anthony Joshua versus anyone for his replacement, everyone was saying Luis King Kong Ortiz, So this is wild stuff, man. It's crazy stuff, man. Now, we're going to see what happens, since we know that this fight is not going to happen between Anthony Joshua and Luis Ortiz, but at the same time, it's crazy because they're talking about, we're going to make this Ortiz fight. Anthony Joshua said Ortiz. And that being said, their offers didn't seem like they want the fight like what they said. If I say, yeah, I want this guy, our first thought is Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz is the best fighter in the world that's not a champion. Easily, bar none. There's barely any fighters that even give him much competition at all. Maybe a Joe Miller, maybe Dillian White. I would say Jalen Miller popped for Peds, but so did Luis Ortiz. So, them three fighting, he's easily top three. Many people see Luis Ortiz as the best just because he's fundamentally sound. Jalen Miller gets sloppy, and so does Dillian White. Luis Ortiz is a fundamentally sound fighter, and he's easily the best in the world. The thing about Eddie Hearn is this: Dillian White left Eddie Hearn because Eddie Hearn couldn't pay Dillian White's opponents to get the bigger fights. Dillian White really wanted bigger opponents, but Eddie Hearn wasn't giving him enough money, his opponents enough money to get the fight. Like Dillian White was supposed to fight Dominic Brazil, and he couldn't even pay Dominic Brazil what he was worth, and that's why Dillian White could never get any big fights. And not only that, when Dillian White tried to get a fight with Anthony Joshua, he actually offered him a lower purse than the first time, which doesn't make any sense, or at least in a Chisora fight. So, Dillian White, when you fight champion, you're supposed to get paid more. You don't fight champion and get paid less than your previous opponents. It doesn't make any sense. So the thing about it is this: Eddie Hearn, yeah, Anthony Joshua's getting paid a lot of money, but the fact of the matter is Eddie Hearn doesn't have a huge stable of fighters. He doesn't have this vast stable of elite, talented fighters for a reason, because he doesn't pay his B and C level fighters who are coming up, who are really A level fighters, undefeated fighters, what they deserve. Because outside of Anthony Joshua, Eddie Hearn really has no one that's undefeated, that's a prospect that's coming up, and he's paying A-level money, So that being said, man, Eddie Hearn really needs to start paying these fighters what they deserve, because the thing is, it costs money to start fighting the best in boxing. It's not just some, hey, we'll give you whatever. Because the fact is this is the heavyweight division. It's not some like lower division where you can go up and down in weight and get another belt at some other weight class. This is the heavyweight division. These people are going to be there in their whole career. They're not going down in weight. So you need to pay people what they deserve. Plus, the heavyweight division is the glamour division. Everyone knows about the heavyweights. So, Eddie Hearn needs to start paying these fighters what they owe. That's why everyone leaves Eddie Hearn. That's why, like I said earlier, Dillian White left Eddie Hearn because he just wasn't giving him what he wanted. He wasn't paying him what he wanted. He wasn't getting the fights what he wanted. And Eddie Hearn, he can only do that for one fighter at a time, it seems. It's really a shame because Eddie Hearn, I don't know. I mean, he talks about all the money he has, but it doesn't seem like it when he's promoting his fighters. So let me know how you guys feel about it, though, man. Luis Ortiz turns down $5 million because Jared Miller was offered $6 million. So he basically gave him a lowball offer. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though, man. Like, comment, subscribe. This is The Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.